Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Blank Check here, and today is a big day, because the team over at Dawn Somewhere has released a new Rainbow Dash Presents after a multi-year break. If you have not seen the video yet, what are you doing here? Go watch it! I'm the guy who won't shut up during a video, and this is a series built on narration and dialogue. Shoo! Now that you have seen it, this is The Star in Yellow. I actually just read this story in preparation for this video, and it made me very excited. Twilight comes across a book that makes its readers go insane. I'll go into more detail after the video, but in terms of its relation to RDP, this one should fit like a glove. It focuses around Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Spike, and a couple original characters. It has the surface appearance of a haunting nightmare, but when you open it up, it's not quite like anything RDP has tackled before. The Star in Yellow involves meta-commentary on fanfiction, and it leans more heavily toward comedy than the other stories parodied so far. Really, they could remain pretty faithful to the source material and still end up with a great, entertaining video. I'm sure they'll diverge, but I could see this being more on the line with Cupcakes or Haunting Nightmare than the total derailment we saw with My Little Dashie. It already has Rainbow Dash being an oblivious, adorable doofus. It has an over-the-top, disgruntled central character. It has a great scene between Rainbow and Derpy that I pray they brought to life. And it has an unsettling atmosphere that they could play on in the same way as the hallway scene from Haunting Nightmare. On top of this, the ending seems perfect for Greg's sensibilities. There's no big finale, no final confrontation, no huge climax. It's abrupt and a little jarring, but it makes sense when you give it some thought. Though it hasn't been very long since I saw a Rainbow Dash Presents for the first time, for many it's been years, so this is a big moment. It's one of the longest stories they've tackled, so I hope they didn't have to cut too many corners to meet their time budget. I hope that they were able to come back swinging, better than ever, and give this story the parody it deserves. So guys, let's find our happily ever after. Alright, a Dawn Somewhere production. The Star in Yellow. The animator's survival something she's reading there.
Twilight Sparkle is a big fan of reading books.
Yeah.
She reads lots of books to get real smart.
Building a birdhouse.
She needs help from Spike, her #1 assistant.
To your
It's
soul?
really hard
What was
to cook
that?
and cook breakfast at the same time without setting your house on fire.
Oh, poor
Especially
Spike.
when you live in a tree.
Slave
Spike
Spike.
also sometimes helps out with research.
Alright.
Twilight needs a special book for super important
geometry of
studies on
colors.
friendship and magic. Spike goes to faraway places.
Oh.
Using his thumbs and his mastery of the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh,
he
opposable
checks things out with
thumbs.
his library card.
It's the
And
best.
only
Who is this
occasionally
guy?
starts a fire.
This is already something new. The Sociology of Goats and Griffins, that was a
I
book
don't suppose you know where to find the Star Journal.
in the original story.
Oh, there is a bunch of grubby arseholes.
Oh god. Spike, you have a bite to you in this story, huh? Alright, the Royal Canterlot Library.
Still looking for the Star Journal.
Very big. That might be it.
I'll do it.
Alright. Okay, this one's actually locked up behind a closed gate. Oh
It's okay.
goodness.
I got the special library card. There's just a bit stuck here.
All access. Is that our stand-in for the librarian? Because he seems a little different. Yeah, I think there's a sign there, Spike, that you should not take the book. Oh. Oh, that's pretty handy, actually. Alright. Oh. Okay, I think we're going for that tense atmosphere from the actual story. This one might be played a little straight, a little horror. Nice scenery shot. We don't get many wide shots like that in the series.
If you're gonna send me on long errands to fetch your books, the least you could do is meet me at the station.
The
He's really going.
Well, I went with
the accent here.
to get your books, and I got a lot of awkward stares on the train back because of the ones with the pony screaming faces.
Oh my God.
The cover. What is
Oh
that?
no.
That's the
The
star journal
Pononomicon.
list on the list here. Or did you not notice the
Necroponicon.
giant star? Hardest one to find. It's called the Star Journal because of the authors. It shouldn't have a giant star on it. Look at this.
Yeah, come on,
Does this
Spike.
look like arcane history to you? Oh, well, sorry I went all the way out to
No, it
Carolina.
looks like
Didn't find the book you were looking for.
little
Paid for that
child
shit with my own allowance,
scribbles.
too. I guess you're gonna have to duck me dinner. What was it that I was gonna eat tonight? Oh yeah, a scoop of cat food. You know,
Oh,
Fluttershy's
man.
places to eat whatever they want.
Twilight.
It looks really old. It looks
You
like
slave
it isn't.
driver.
Just because it looks really old and it has a star on it doesn't mean it's the right book. And I will have you know
Hey.
that cat food is full of essential vitamins and minerals, and it's a lot more expensive than you think it is. So
That's what they
suck
say
it
on the
up. It's
label,
good
at
for you.
least.
It's like broccoli. It's like if broccoli and the devil had a child.
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike.
That's a good.
Oh my
That's a good
gosh,
analogy.
That is a lot of books. You read a lot of books.
Oh,
An
good.
interesting one.
Hello.
You read a lot of
Of
books.
course I've got a lot of books. I have to read, so I'll be prepared in case I ever realize my full potential. You know, rising to the top of the food chain and finally ruling over Ponyville. Cool.
Oh,
That's
oh.
gonna super suck though. Ponyville doesn't really need.
She's
a queen.
not
We're super small. Anyway,
That driven though.
This is my autobiography. I wrote it
Oh.
myself.
That's
Oh.
autobiography means.
In the original, it was.
Yeah, because it's auto, like a dishwasher or something. Anyway, you read
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah, that's
books,
what it
so I
means.
was wondering, would you proofread this, please?
It was the Adventures of Danebo Rash.
Are you dyslexic?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I
no.
hope not. They canceled my health insurance, so that would not be good.
Randomly writing words looks like upside down.
Yeah, these
and backwards
characters-
Sometimes this isn't even dyslexia. How do you make mistakes?
They look a
like
bit
this?
different.
I'm
Petarep's style
self-taught,
is
so I
changed
might
over
pick up
time.
A few bad habits, but just write all that down in red ink. I'm gonna go practice doing flips.
Not surprising. I like it.
It's kind of cute.
It's looking
Found
nice.
this. I found it in the library for dangerous books, all wrapped up in chains and behind a locked case. Had to break the
Yeah,
case open.
nothing suspicious.
But these arms, dragon arms.
These big guns.
Must have been misfiled.
Just rip those chains right
Twilight's new book
off.
was about a little girl named Yellow Star.
Oh.
Yellow Star was a super
Okay.
cute little pony who had lots of magical power.
New
all the
art
pictures
style.
were really clumsy. Twilight figured they must have been drawn by a real little girl a long time ago.
Yeah.
Words on every page, but
And
lots
this-
of times it was easy to tell what was going on.
The
Before
background
Yellow Star
music
was
here.
born, her mom went up into the sky. At
Oh.
night. She plucked out
That's,
the two prettiest stars that she could see. And
All
she
right,
brought
that's
them back to
Faust.
Her home. Those two stars turned into babies. The first
All
one
right,
was Yellow
that's how it
Star.
works,
The
yeah.
other one was her little sister named
That
Silver
or a
Crescent.
pumpkin
They were like
patch.
the prettiest, smartest little fillies ever. But smartest of all was Yellow Star.
Okay, when you visualize it like this,
Twilight. Hey, Twilight.
you can tell it's Celestia and Luna a little easier.
Reading.
Aw. Did a bunch of tricks
And the
you
mother-
didn't even see.
What?
All you
Dash
did was
is-
read that book. And it wasn't even my book.
What the heck?
Is the literary equivalent of a flaccid cock.
Oh.
It's super exciting.
Okay.
It's all about my adventures and stuff. Twilight, are you
We're
trying
really-
to get
Known as the girl who compares dicks to books. All right, let's look. And then I used my
We're
rainbow
really-
eye lasers to
Going all out with the writing here.
kill Billy from gym class. After that, he
Oh no. Not
Right.
Billy.
He didn't report me, but I left the academy. Anyway, because school is for squares. This is me flipping
School-
to a random page. None of this
School
is
is
true.
for squares.
This paragraph is
Remember
written where I
that,
can only hope
kids.
is chocolate syrup.
You don't know.
Oh,
When I was
God.
a horn, maybe the element of harmony gave me laser eyes when I was a kid.
Maybe the
That
elements
would
of harmony
be-
gbe a brain tumor. It's
Oh,
very
God.
arrogant
That would be
self-relatio,
amazing.
And I am not invested. See, there you go again. You combine books on the male anatomy. It's got to stop.
Please, Twilight, please, just write all that down in red ink so I can get back.
The lighting here is really
As
nice.
appealing as a dick and a wood chipper.
You're just doing it on purpose. Just prove
Oh,
it,
God.
Please, please.
Fine. I'll
That
get
is-
to it when I get to it.
that
but
is a
at the
very bad
earliest,
image.
It's gonna be after I finish this book.
That was a great moment in the original story.
You do eat it and you're a man.
Rainbow's
It's not perfect.
novel.
I'd say don't come crying to me at midnight when you're hungry, but I know how this works.
Her
If you need me,
self-insert.
I'm gonna be over here with my bowl of dry cat food. You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna add milk and marshmallows. You can't stop me.
Cat food
Yellow Star
cereal.
solved a lot of problems,
with
and everybody
marshmallows.
loved her. Like,
My
one time
usual
a giant
dinner.
Snake monster came to town and forced the ponies to dance, but Yellow Star
All
did
right.
a better dance that turned the monster into stone.
Oh, Ballerina
Silver Crescent
Star.
wasn't as good. Silver Crescent was a dumb color.
Oh.
Yellow Star
Oh,
was better.
okay.
She never got into trouble like Silver Crescent. Silver
Yeah.
Crescent got angry and she got into trouble.
That's the
Yellow
rage
Star
phase.
would talk to everyone and make everything good again.
Oh my God.
She was always
All right.
right, and other ponies trusted her.
Yeah.
I just kept on reading.
Yellow Star
Adventure
is
after
the
adventure.
bestest pony.
Yellow Star proved that she was best pony. She outsmarted
Exactly.
sphinxes,
The
she did better
greatest.
magic than a djinn, and she was prettier than a siren. Silver Crescent
Oh,
was
Siren's
good too,
cool.
but dumber. And she always got messed up because she wasn't the best pony. Then one day, Silver
And she
Crescent
smells
got in a really
bad.
bad fight with the other ponies.
And her teeth
Silver
are
Crescent had a
crooked.
bad dream that those ponies were mean to her. So
And her
she
knees are
shouted at
bent
them. And
inward.
then there was kicking, and pretty soon Silver Crescent got all messy from all the rolling around and fighting.
Oh,
When she
poor
came
little
home, Mom had
Crescent.
to give Silver Crescent a bath, but she wasn't very
Yeah,
careful.
and we have Faust Pony as the mother.
What was that?
What?
I'm old enough to take my own baths, okay? Thank you.
Oh,
Where's breakfast?
Twilight's
I'm hungry.
zoning
Your
out.
meal's on the table. I added marshmallows. Turns out it's pretty good.
yeah, it is. Marshmallows, turns out, go good in a lot of things. Alright. Oh, and there
see you.
is
I wasn't expecting company. Hang on, let me get your breakfast.
Are you enjoying my book?
our
Yeah.
semi-imaginary character.
Tell me what you think.
Okay, let me just
All
get
right.
some breakfast first. What do you want to eat?
Well, I mean, or you could, you could read one more chapter.
Nice voice here, alright.
Sure, okay.
After her
Just
bad
keep
dream,
it.
Silver
Oh,
Crescent kept getting
oh,
into
jeez.
fights. She had bad dreams about all the
Yeah, this
The
is
more fights she got into, the more bad dreams she had. And
unsettling.
whenever Silver Crescent got into a fight, Mom had to punish her. She didn't punish
Oh,
Yellow Star
man.
because Yellow Star was the best pony, and she was
Much like the
strict.
original.
At first, Mom punished Silver Crescent by not talking to her anymore.
There's an
Then Mom
atmosphere
made
here.
Silver Crescent go without breakfast and without dinner,
Oh.
and even without lunch. Finally,
Oh,
Mom made
jeez.
Silver Crescent sleep outside. And when Silver Crescent tried to come inside, Mom got angry.
This is
Silver Crescent
different.
broke the rules. Mom did punishments where Yellow Star couldn't see. Probably
Oh.
Silver Crescent deserved it. But Yellow
Holy
Star
crap.
got real lonely. And
Are
she had to
we
make new friends. Yellow Star liked
seeing
games,
an
so she
abusive
made a game that
relationship?
She thought that everyone would like. That would make everyone friends forever. The best of all is when she did Duck Duck Goose.
Because-
She changed the rules to make
What-
it better.
Okay, that was weird. It was like there was a missing frame there or something. Oh, and we have the CMC.
You know, Travis,
Okay.
I think I am starting to see things from your point of view.
Sweetie Belle had a
Other times,
great.
and I know they're adults, but it seems like they hand us a fork and a toaster, then they take us to a power outlet and a bathtub, and they tell us to learn a life lesson. All right, baby. Here
Sweetie
we
Belle
go.
had a
Here
great
we go.
moment in the
Baby,
original
still
story.
on, by the way.
But the
I
others
didn't want to
were
admit it,
just
but I am
absent.
starting to wake up in cold sweats thanks to some of these life lessons. It don't help that Looney keeps showing up to try to help either. And what is
All
with
right.
that? I don't notice her doing that to other kids, do y'all? I thought it was because maybe
That's a
they're
good point.
kids of the elements of harmony, but Scootaloo's not really blood related to any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's close.
Just
Oh.
once. Let's get up and leave.
All
before
right.
The inevitable happens.
Thracker's
Here she
odds.
comes. Come on, baby.
Really
Oh,
deep.
That's me again. I love this game. The anticipation gives me goosebumps. What if we stick around and it
Scootaloo.
turns out there's candy at the end? You know, like that.
Yeah,
time we met
candy.
That strange clown guy who lived all by himself in the woods and didn't know where he belonged in life. That turned out good.
Why?
Oh,
would
is that
happen? Why would we get candy?
Trouble
Why?
Shoes?
Do you think there is a reward?
That was a weird.
Here she comes. Here
That was a
she
weird
comes.
episode. In hindsight.
There's always a reward, baby. You just gotta wait it out, like a goose
Yeah.
on her eggs.
You just gotta work for it.
Apple Bloom. You have to override Scootaloo.
Alright, let's go.
Override.
She'll probably get roped into Rainbow Dash dealing with her turtle's mortality or something later anyway.
Oh,
Yellow Star made
Oh,
lots
I
of
would like to
friends
see
with new
that.
rules and new
Greg
games.
tackle.
Everybody wasn't sure at first. but
Tanks
once
for
they
the
played it,
memories.
They realized that Yellow Star was the best pony and Silver Crescent was fat.
Okay.
Everybody except
Oh
for Silver
no!
Crescent, who wouldn't even try the
Poor
games.
Silver Crescent.
Silver Crescent was always angry because she wasn't a good pony.
Yeah, in
She
the
got mad 'cause
original,
Yellow Star was never in any of her dreams.
she just
That was
popped
dumb
up
because Silver Crescent only had bad dreams.
in the middle of a
Yellow Star
sentence.
wasn't a bad pony. Silver Crescent was also angry because Mom
And she
wouldn't let her
wasn't-
be in the house anymore. Yellow Star said that was
Jeez.
because Silver Crescent was
She
a
wasn't
bad
shunned
pony
by her
who ate
mother.
all the marshmallow cereal. But Silver Crescent said their mom was a bad pony who didn't buy enough marshmallow
This is-
cereal. Silver Crescent said she could
Oh.
prove that Mom was a bad pony.
This is making
Because
it a little
she had dream
more
where she had wings, and she went and she saw their
obvious
dad. And
that
he
it's
said
Luna.
Silver Crescent was a good pony, and that Mom was not being good. Yellow Star
Okay,
said that was only a dream. And all of Silver Crescent's dreams were bad anyway, so if Silver Crescent got more cereal, she was probably just gonna get fatter.
Oh,
Silver
oh.
Crescent said she could prove it. Yellow Star
Oh,
said she'd
poor
let Silver Crescent prove it if she agreed to play with Yellow
Silver
Star and
Crescent.
the other ponies. So Silver Crescent and
Was
Yellow
that
Star grew wings and they flew into the
Monopoly?
sky.
They grew
Yellow Star was
wings.
the best at flying. They flew up past the moon and past
Even
the
better than
sun
Rainbow
and past
Dash?
all the stars, all the way until they got to the place
Aw.
where Silver Crescent dreamed their father was.
I
Their
swear,
dad said they were both good ponies.
by the
They were
moon
best
and the
ponies.
stars
Silver
in the
Crescent told
sky.
on Mommy and said that Mommy thought Silver Crescent was a bad pony. Silver Crescent complained that
Oh,
Yellow Star said
Tattletale.
the same thing. But Yellow Star said that Silver Crescent had pants on fire and she ate all the cereal.
Liar,
Their dad
liar.
said they were both good. And they
Little
should both
Luna.
have cereal. Everyone should think they were good.
Yeah.
And when the moon was bright and shiny and the stars
Everyone
were
should
clear,
have
he would come and show everyone that his little girls
marshmallow
were the best
cereal.
ponies.
Their father, that's...
What's all this?
Those things probably didn't happen.
That whole
so
segment-
they're crossed out.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that.
One of my idiot friends wanted me to proofread her book. I could do that for you. if
I would
you-
really rather you didn't do that.
Oh, we're getting to the
It's
part
okay, I could just show you the errors and you can fix them.
where the mother died.
They're scratched out on purpose.
Come on, I just
That was
for
a,
literary purpose because
No,
I
because, I mean, it's not a big deal, Twilight.
that was a hard
just trying
moment.
to help, okay?
in the
You don't have to
story.
get on my ass.
Look, alright, if you want to help, just keep reading,
It was,
okay?
and then
Can you do that?
Yellow Star's
Can you
mother
manage that?
went to
Right?
sleep
All right, if you're touchy, I
and
don't...
didn't wake up.
Mother went to sleep.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, see, you devoted this entire page to just one thing.
Twilight.
Just let me finish. See, the trouble is, this breaks immersion. You know, it's
It breaks
a narrative
immersion.
story, not a poem, so this doesn't really flow very well.
She died.
Oh, oh,
Is that
jeez.
bad, though?
Are you
But
dense?
what?
Well, you make it sound like your mom... I don't know.
Oh,
she died.
oh, Twilight's
Because
more
she
uh,
died.
No, I mean, I get that part, but now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of confusing stuff here.
more analytical
How did you
here.
grow wings? You'd need insane amounts of power to do that. Like, what do you think? You just poof?
That
There
makes
you go,
sense.
Wings?
This
Princess?
cynical,
It's totally implausible. Like,
scientific
Completed an
Twilight.
ancient spell and sang a friendship song.
Twilight, who are you arguing with?
Yeah,
Yellow
friendship
Star?
songs.
Duh. Or did you not notice the prettiest, most intelligent pony standing here? Who?
Here, Spike. Nice to meet you.
Don't ignore her. Say hello.
That played out even
You know,
better.
Spike, sometimes you can be an oblivious jackass. Try to be nice. Her mom
Wow.
just died.
Alright.
All right, let me just get my head around this.
Her mom
I
just
gave you a
died.
magic book, and neither of us knew what it was. You've been reading that
Be
book
nice.
since yesterday, not stopping for sleeper meals, and you can
Right.
now see a character from that book standing here in your bedroom. And what's the character want you to do?
Yeah, this
Keep reading, please.
She wants me to keep reading.
this
good, 'cause it's
this
a good
Spike
book.
is a little more
I'm gonna go.
more
What's the matter?
sensible than the
Yellow
one in the
Star was
story.
the smartest pony, and she figured out that the monster was only pretending to be her dad. Then she made up a special spell
Okay,
that would send the
all
monster
right.
away forever. But the town had to want to help
Forever.
Yellow Star. If they helped because the rules said so, then it didn't count. Lots of ponies
Oh.
blame Yellow Star at
She
first.
has to earn
Since
this
Yellow Star
trust.
was best pony, soon everybody realized it was because of Silver Crescent
Oh,
that the
oh, of
monster came to
course.
town. Silver
She's
Crescent
just-
sold them out for marshmallow cereal. So y'all are
It's a worthy
absolutely sure
cause.
there's not going to be a horrible demon waiting
Oh.
for us this time, or some kind of tentacle thing in the toilet. She's not possessed. She's
If
just
I could
being
be standing
To read
up.
some book for an unholy purpose.
Okay, so the
Damn
whole
it,
main
Spike is
six
such an asshole.
are
I find
here.
A nice little recreational book to read that comes to life and sucks me into it. And
That's
he
a lot
invites my
different
friends over like I'm not gonna be busy.
than the
They'll
original.
never get to the end if they take the book
They're
away.
substituting in
Thanks,
for the
Captain Obvious. I cannot convey
for the
exactly
librarian.
How insipid some of these conversations with these guys will go. Rarity will sit there and legitimately tell me for
Oh.
hours about the kind of fabric that she uses in her dresses.
Oh,
As if I know
Twilight.
anything about that.
Trash
Don't even
talking
get me
your
started on
friends.
Rainbow Dash's sophistry about the meaning of life. When she decides that there's some kind of grander meaning
Oh.
to the way that I wear my hair on a daily basis.
What was that
oh my
phase?
Well, I know a way. We can avoid being
I know that
separated even if
phase.
you do take the book.
God. Okay.
I'm totally blanking.
That. So you don't
Oh.
mind if I borrow this, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's okay.
That was a little quicker
gonna be able to do magic without it, but yeah.
than in the story. That was a really
Okay, so plan is we act
That was
all
a good
nice,
scene in the
grab
original.
the book, destroy it real quick, and then get the hell out of there.
I
before
thought
she gets
Twilight
to
may
me.
have
Let her
actually
I'm sorry,
ripped her
you're the
horn
slowest,
out of
so
her
you'll
head.
Probably be the one who gets caught. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. It's
Oh.
my fault. I should exercise more. The
Oh.
peeing and crying makes me feel better.
Oh,
Actually,
we have so much in
that
common.
won't need
Fluttershy,
magic.
what the heck? Okay, so this yellow star
Find the book!
may actually be evil.
if I still had my magic, you'd already be dead.
What you mean, if you still had your magic?
I'm happier this way. Just leave me alone.
I found
Leave
the
me
book.
alone with
It
the
was
yellow
just laying
star.
there on her bed. Everybody,
Run.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I stayed behind to be killed to buy the others time. Please do it painlessly.
Oh my
Are
god.
you even?
Oh,
Go home.
Greg.
I cannot believe that worked.
At least that was
Twilight
better
Magic
than
wrestle a grizzly bear with a bullwhip.
than
The only
bittersweet.
thing we'd have going for us was the element of surprise. Maybe the book drained all her power.
That's my
I guess she's
favorite
not much
element
about
of
her
harmony.
magic, unlike myself, who still practices her poise.
Oh,
man.
Fluttershy.
The book that drove Twilight crazy is my autobiography. I must be
Right.
a worse author than I
Switched
thought.
out the pages.
No, Dash, this can't be your autobiography. It's written in some kind of crazy demon tone.
No, it is.
See, on this part you gotta read right to left, because I forgot for a
Oh,
little bit, and then you read left to
okay.
right here. And all these T's, those are supposed to be E's. Sometimes I get confused.
Oh, is that all?
And then this is the part where Spike becomes my slave because of the
There-
dragon code. It's like Monkey Life Debt, but not nearly as cool.
E's and T's, easy to mistake.
Oh, that's right.
I get 'em
Not
mixed
only is
up
she
all the
most
time.
Powerful, but she's also the smartest. Do any of you
Wow.
feel more and more impotent the more she realizes her potential?
Twilight Sparkle is best pony. Okay, Pinkie Pie.
One day Pinkie will tame that wild pony. Yes.
One day she'll be mine. I swear it.
All the ponies
All right.
eventually agreed the Yellow Star was right. They had to do the special spell to make the monster go away, and then they would
The
punish
monster?
Silver Crescent. Silver Crescent was mad, but Yellow Star came up with a clever trick.
I don't know what the
Silver
monster
Crescent
is
wasn't
here.
mad anymore. The ponies of the town agreed to play a special game with special rules. Everyone had to do a special dance and sing a special song. And when the song
Yeah, this
was
is
done,
going-
a large hole opened up.
A bit different.
Oh, what?
Oh, we're already at the
Twilight.
the
you
barn
failed.
fire.
I what?
You walked in the barn, dropped
Okay.
the lantern at the door like a stupid pony, and then you couldn't finish the book before the fire caught up to you.
What?
Yeah, it is her fault.
I'm so close to the end, I can finish the book.
No,
It's
you-
on
you
fire.
fouled this up here.
No, I'm
The
sorry,
pages
just tell
are-
me how it ends.
It's my fault.
Incinerating.
I got too excited and bet against the fire. You're free to go, Twilight.
Oh, okay. That's a lot different. Yellow Star actively prevented herself from existing.
It was so
Okay, there's Celestia.
You found Yellow Star's book. Tell me,
All right.
did Yellow Star appear in your eyes?
She was an adorable little filly, too pure for this world.
She was the bestest of
Blonde mane
all
and flowers in her hair.
ponies.
Arthur places some of themselves in a book.
Right.
The reader withdraws something of their own perception as well.
Okay.
What I might see in the book. A child believes a lie because they know no better. A grown adult sees the lie because it fails to line up with experience.
Okay,
This
Greg's
way,
getting
a child's
really,
story could be so many different experiences.
really into this.
Subtext: a thing made for a child becomes an entirely different world to an adult. A shame you didn't
We're
finish
really
reading.
going in.
A bird in the hoof is always
For a
thinks
deeper
twice
meaning
before
here, aren't
crossing the
we?
street.
Quite. I'll be borrowing Spike for a bit.
Yeah,
of
that's about it.
education about how he should handle locks he can't access without force.
Okay.
No. No forgiveness this time.
Keep in mind, Twilight. There's no telling when subtext will defeat the facade of a thing.
Oh, wow. We're not even going to
Gosh, I guess you got really angry. You
address
tried
the
to take that
twist.
You know what? I like my I
Applejack!
think we'll just let Twilight win this one. Hey everybody!
Oh,
if you'd like to
okay,
own a fancy
that's-
DVD featuring
that's
all the
it, I
content
guess?
That's already free online, plus some exclusive commentary and artwork.
Oh,
what do you do?
cool.
We have a DVD for you. We're currently working on some original animation,
Go-
so if
go
you wanna
buy that.
support us and see that stuff through, then we'd love it if you'd pick
That'd be
up a
super
copy and
cool.
help us out. Otherwise, remember to like and subscribe and support us on Patreon, share with your friends, and check out our other stuff. Thanks for watching. There you go. Now you know. Watch our show. You're free to go.
Alright, I wanted to give him room to talk there, to plug himself. Because these guys do some awesome things. Go support them if you like their content, because this was really interesting. Like, they went really subdued with that. I think it seems like Greg respects the original story here. Like, he went in for some commentary and focused on that above the comedy. I need to rewatch that scene between Celestia and Twilight.
Completed an ancient spell and sang a friendship song. Isn't that how shit generally works around here?
Yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, he really wanted to hammer in a point there. And that's interesting. They more delicately walked around the fact that Yellow Star is Celestia. I need to rewatch this. I need to think about it. I'll see you guys in the outro. Wow, okay, that was Rainbow Dash Presents The Star in Yellow. That was pretty interesting, and Greg and Pederep handled things a bit differently than I expected. This was one of the more subdued, contemplative RDP episodes. Like I thought, there was not a massive divergence from the original story, but even then this played out in a more grounded way than I would have guessed. It felt like there was a respect for the story and its own commentary. I saw a message from someone who reported that The Star in Yellow is or was apparently Greg's favorite fanfic. Not sure if that's true, but I could believe it. It's a tale that explores the very nature of fanfiction and its relationship with the authors and readers. And it plays on the idea of a Mary Sue character with Yellow Star, a pony who was written to be inherently better than everyone else. But she represents more than that as she tries to escape the boundaries of the book and become an actual pony. It's not meant to be, and she simply can't exist in reality. Much like how there always remains a divide between fanfiction and their sources of inspiration. One of the big changes was the relationship between Silver Crescent and her mother. The story hints that Yellow Star is the favorite, but in this video, they go so far as to represent an abusive relationship. That's made interesting in the context of the RDP versions of Celestia and Luna. This backstory may help identify the reasons that the characters are what they are, pretty far removed from their canonical counterparts. In the original, Yellow Star is a more sympathetic character, and sometimes she actively resists becoming real because she knows how her story plays out. But she wants the world to stay rainbows and sunshine forever. The one in Rainbow Dash Presents is shown to be a bit less innocent, and that makes sense. And the reveal itself that the ponies in the book are the Royal Sisters is never explicitly stated in the video, whereas the twist is clearly explained in the story. I appreciate the subtlety Greg took here, with the nudge and wink inside the dialogue of the ending scene, but I feel like it works best for those who have read the story already. The Star in Yellow had enough silly character moments that a wildly different Rainbow Dash Presents could have been made that focused on the comedy. Instead, here they focused in on the central ideas and made probably the most thoughtful episode of the series. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think it's deserving of multiple viewings to really digest. On a technical level, this one absolutely impressed. The art and the animation were better than ever. I loved the different styles, they nailed the line delivery, and the music box background playing behind the storybook scenes was both haunting and enchanting. It really evoked the curious, half-innocent, half-tense atmosphere of the story. Really awesome work here from Greg, Pederep, and the Dawn Somewhere team. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, remember, you are the architect of your own world.